An exemplary demonstration of the very finest custom dictates that Her Majesty the Queen would now congratulate you. Accordingly, I have been composing a short speech in recognition. You were stonking. You now rank amongst Avalonia's most valued knights. Yes, I don't suppose, if I may be so bold as to inquire, that you happen to know that he was sent into something of a flap by Her Majesty. I'm afraid he did not take kindly to being told he was not to accompany her. He is, I must confess, that this whole sorry business...
Done already, lad? So, how did it go? You reported back to Her Majesty, I hope. No? She wasn't at the castle? Huh? Who's that banging on the door at tea time? Hey, maybe it's that last...
It is I, Prince Anlin. Forgive the intrusion, but I must ask a favor of you.
What an unexpected pleasure.
I am far from well, sir. I fear for Mama. She has... Were her aloofness limited to her public demeanor, I should not be so troubled. But she is as a stranger to her own son.
My boy here was just telling me how she wasn't at the castle when he...
Quite so. Mother has ventured off to Galentine Glades.
Galentine? There's a hot spring there that caps them all, eh?
I'm terribly worried. She absconded with barely a manservant in attendance. Such clandestine behavior is most... I have resolved to pursue her, which brings me to the favor I wish to...
I see. So that's what you're after. But...
Indeed.
Well, she's not daft, lad. She has her reasons, I'm sure.
You mean to say you refuse?
Aye. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
And I cannot persuade you to reconsider?
No, lad. I'm afraid you can't.
Very well. In that case, I shall seek assistance elsewhere. Good day to you.
I don't know. That lad's always been a sight too worried about his mum, if you ask. I remember it landing him in trouble before now. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit worried myself this time. I tell you what, why don't you give the prince a hand, eh, lad? You're a man now. I can rely on you, right? Anless is a stubborn one. He won't give up now the idea's in it.
Ah, it's you. I hardly need mention how... But of course! Being refused by Claymore hardly precludes... Will you accompany me to Galentine Glades? Thank you. Knowing I shall have you by my side raises my... I'm informed that monsters abide in Galentine. When you have made ready, we shall convene again here prior to departing.
So, you're off on an adventure. Well, I'd better hurry up and open the gates then, hadn't I? Take care now, won't you?
Come, we must make haste. We can ill afford to tarry if we are to have any...